Right now, all across Canada, there are homeowners staring at a for sale sign on their lawn, wondering why nobody's calling. Not in some tiny, remote town. Not some overpriced teardown. We're talking about regular homes in nice neighborhoods. Vaughan, Richmond Hill, Burlington, Oakville, Mississauga. Places that used to sell in a single weekend are now sitting for 4 months. 5 months. Some are on their third, desperate price drop, and still nothing. And here is the brutal truth nobody is telling these sellers. It's not the market. It's not timing. It's not their realtor. It's math. And the math says millions of Canadian boomers are now trapped in homes they can't sell for what they need to retire. The equity illusion. This is a $2.9 trillion problem. That's how much home equity Canadians over 55 are sitting on right now. A staggering number. It looks like a king's ransom on paper. But a growing number of them are discovering something brutal, something fundamental. You can't spend equity. You can only spend what a real human being, with real money, is willing to pay you. And right now, those buyers aren't paying. They can't. If you are a homeowner over 55 watching this, you need to understand what is happening right now. Because by the time this hits the mainstream news, your options will already be gone. Let's start with what the numbers actually show. Homes in the Greater Toronto Area are sitting on the market for 50 days on average. Last year, it was 43 days. That's a 16% jump in how long it takes to sell, and that's just the average. Some properties are sitting for 90 days, 120 days, 6 months with no serious offers. The GTA is down 7% year over year. Ontario is down 6.3%. Prices have dropped 20% to 25% from the 2022 peak in many areas. The national benchmark has fallen for 7 consecutive months. 7 months straight of decline. The broken trade. And here's the part that really matters. The structural fault line. Condos haven't dropped nearly as much. Why does that matter? Because the entire boomer retirement strategy depends on one simple trade. Sell the big house high, buy the small condo low, and pocket the difference. That's the plan. That's been the plan for 20 years. That's what the financial advisors said. That's what the articles promised. That's what everyone believed. But when your house drops 25% and the condo you want only drops 10%, the math breaks. The massive gap you were counting on shrinks. Sometimes it disappears entirely. Sometimes you run the numbers and realize you're not downsizing into profit. You're downsizing into poverty. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. Robert and Helen's $700,000 disappearance. Meet Robert and Helen, both 67, married 41 years. They bought their home in Scarborough in 1991 for $310,000. Paid off the mortgage in 2015. By early 2022, they were getting letters from realtors every week. Your home could be worth $1.6 million. Now is the time. They did the math. Sell for $1.5 million. Buy a bungalow in Innisfil for $700,000. Bank $800,000. That plus their pensions, they'd be set for life. They almost listed in March 2022. Then Robert wanted to wait until after their anniversary trip. Then rates started climbing. Then everyone said, wait for the spring market. Spring came and went. Now it's 2025. Robert called an agent last week. The agent walked through the house, looked at the comparable sales, and pulled up what sold on their street in the last 6 months. The number came back, maybe $1.1 million. Probably less if it sits too long. And it might sit. Robert just nodded and showed the agent out. Later that night, Helen found him at the kitchen table with a calculator. He'd been running the numbers for 3 hours. $100,000. Not $800,000. That's not 30 years of security. That's barely a cushion. 1 car repair, 1 health issue, 1 unexpected expense, and they're dipping into it. Robert hasn't told the kids yet. The kids are expecting an inheritance. They're expecting mom and dad to help with down payments. They have no idea the money they were counting on has mostly evaporated. That conversation is coming, and it's going to be brutal. This situation is about to get much more intense. 1.2 million mortgages are up for renewal in 2025. 85% of them were locked in when rates were at 1% or lower. These homeowners are about to see their payments jump 15% to 20%. The Bank of Canada's own analysis tells us 60% of mortgages renewing through 2026 will face higher rates. Some of these homeowners can absorb the increase. Some of them can't. The ones who can't have 2 real options: extend their amortization or sell. Now, imagine hundreds of thousands of people hitting that wall in the same 12-month window. Some percentage of them will need to sell. Not want to sell. Need to urgently, with no time to wait for the right buyer. When people need to sell, they don't wait for the right price. They take what they can get. They drop their price once, twice, 3 times. They accept offers they would have laughed at 2 years ago. And when they take what they can get, they set a new comparable for everyone on their street. One desperate sale drags down prices for everyone around it. 2 or 3 desperate sales, and suddenly the whole neighborhood is repricing. We are entering the 4 phases of this crisis. Denial, where we are now. Sellers are still pricing based on 2022. Homes sit. Buyers wait. Adjustment. Sellers start accepting current reality. Prices drop to meet actual buyer capacity. Pressure. Mortgage renewals force sales. Inventory spikes. Prices drop further. Early movers escape. Late movers compete with desperate sellers. Repricing. The market finds a new equilibrium, but that equilibrium is based on what buyers can actually afford, not what sellers need. We're somewhere between phase 1 and phase 2 right now. The window to act is still open, but it is closing fast. That's the trap, and $2.9 trillion is sitting in it. If you want to keep seeing complex financial stories broken down clearly, no fluff, no sales pitch, just the numbers that matter, hit the subscribe button now. I do this every week. Tell me in the comments what you think happened here. Who benefited? And did they know it would end like this? I read every single comment. The math doesn't lie, and neither do I. See you in the next one.